Welcome to Daily Samam. This is Dr. Shalini Bahl, and we are gathering every day at noon to practice with one mindfulness skill that can help us return to our inner knowing, to that clarity, to that place of intention. And this month, we have been focusing on compassion. And one thing that came up in our Sama Life Circles last night was feeling depleted. So when we are spending a lot of time being compassionate towards others, then we can feel depleted. So I chose an appreciative joy practice for today. And the message is I am supported. And if you can see that, I don't know where the sun is going. Okay, I am supported. And so appreciative joy is a practice that disrupts the negativity spiral, our tendency, which most of us have. And in fact, we are wired in that way to focus more on what is wrong in our lives, in the world, the threats. And that's just a survival instinct. And except we don't live in the jungles and we don't need to be operating from a place of continuous sense of threats. And so actively cultivating appreciative joy is a way to offset that negativity bias and help us return to a place of balance and harmony. And once we feel replenished and balanced, we can then look with clarity what needs to be done and how can we move forward with more feeling more resourced. So the practice for today, the I am supported, is basically taking some time to connect with all the ways that we are supported, and not in a positive thinking way, like, oh yeah, I have enough, I am so lucky, but more in a very embodied, tangible way, feeling the support that we do have and allowing that to replenish us. And then we can move into what is needed. So I'll read the card first and then we will do the practice together. So in every situation, we can tap into our inner and outer resources for support. Place a hand on your chest, bring to mind one way you're supported by a person you love or even the ground beneath your feet. Feel the support in your body. Trust that you have what you need to move forward. What is one action you can take to feel more supported today? So let's try this together. So invite you to either lower or close your eyes and shifting your attention to the feet. So feeling the feet planted on the ground and feeling the earth below our feet supporting us. And just taking a few deep breaths to connect with the support of the earth below our feet. And gently inviting that reminder, I am supported. So it's more like a very gentle dropping of this reminder, I am supported, like a pebble in a pond, so we can feel the resonance, the ripples of that phrase, of that reminder in the body. So not like a striving to think about it, but just that gentle reminder, I am supported by this earth below my feet, feeling the support of the earth through the food systems, the water bodies, the trees, the birds and bees, the sky. So just in your own way, feeling the support, the ways in which you're nurtured by nature, by this earth. And moving your attention, if you like, to this body sitting here. I am supported by this body. feeling your feet, your legs, the back of the elongation along the back of your spine, sitting or standing here tall. I am supported by this heart that has been beating for me before I was even born. So connecting with the goodness in your heart, the symbolic heart, the metaphorical heart, and also literally a heart that's been beating for us, that beats for us. And I am supported. And moving your attention up to any other part of the body that you want to honor today, to acknowledge and appreciate. Maybe it's your mind, the ability to think, to wonder, to create. I am supported by this beautiful mind. And if you'd like to expand your awareness to all the other ways in which you feel supported, maybe by your loved ones, friendships, or even a single friend, even if we can't think of anything, just this breath, I'm supported by the gift of this breath that allows me to breathe and to be alive, to live this one wild and precious life. As the poet Mary Oliver reminded us, and gently inviting that reminder, I am supported. Just seeing what happens in your body when you receive the support, all the ways in which we're supported. So when we open our minds and hearts to receive that with this reminder, I am supported. And if you feel stuck or in any way not able to feel that sense of heart and openness, the generosity or the willingness to receive generosity, encourage you to even just go out in nature or find a place where you feel nurtured. And you could even try some journaling where just even writing, I am supported. I am supported. And just allowing yourself to receive support in your life. And taking a few moments now to listen within what supports you in your life. Listening within what are places we take for granted. Maybe it's that morning cup of coffee that your loved one brings for you, or your children, grandchildren. This just nature, the sky, the clouds. Just taking a few moments to listen within what deeply supports you in living your fullest life. If it's helpful, you can even journal what's coming up for you. I am supported by, I am supported by this body, this mind, any loved ones, friendships, anything that's coming up for you. The community, the resources in our communities that we sometimes take for granted or ignore. So even opening your minds and hearts to the support in the community, the connections you have, and then maybe even checking in what gets in the way of receiving support. So, where do we feel blocked from opening our minds and hearts to receiving? Just as we give in this world, give of ourselves, our minds, our energies, our time, our gifts, how are we receiving and replenishing ourselves? So, what gets in the way of receiving? And from this place of more connection with the abundance in your life and with the insights you may have had with this contemplation, what is one step you can take today to deepen your support in this world so you can live your fullest potential, share your gifts with the world? And if any questions or challenges that are coming up for you, please feel free to share them in the chat. I believe there's a live chat space. Any questions, challenges, insights coming up for you? And so, again, for people who join later, the practice we're doing today is I am supported. It's an appreciative joy practice. And this can help us shift from a place of scarcity where we're only focusing in all the ways that we are alone or we don't have enough, we don't have enough time, we have too much to do, or any other ways in which we experience scarcity. To disrupt that is by focusing in all the ways that you are supported. And in doing that, we are replenishing our hearts and minds. We are literally rewiring the brain to stop focusing on just the threats, but also to notice the opportunities and the possibilities that exist for us. And then we have clarity. Okay, what's getting in the way? For example, one of the challenges is we don't ask. So we are hesitant to ask for what we need because we're afraid of confrontation, maybe, or you're afraid you might be denied or said no. And that's okay. The important thing is that we are in touch with what we need and where we can get that support from, and then asking. So I hope you will um, try this appreciative joy practice. And that's the beauty of mindfulness, is it's not just breathing and about, calming down. That is the first step. But there are all these different mindfulness skills, 8 different mindfulness skills, which are qualities of the mind that we can draw from depending on what we need to take care of ourselves so that we can live in this world with intention, with clarity. So hope y'all got something from this practice today. And I will be sharing the recording as always on Sama Life under the micro practices. And otherwise, join me live every day at noon for the daily Sama. And so I'll see you tomorrow, or we can continue the conversation in the post around the daily Sama practices. The recording will be shared in the daily Sama section of micro practices. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for showing up, and may our practice be for our benefit and for the benefit of all beings. Thank you.